first thing we do is tape measure. I mean, they come in not knowing how to read a tape measure, and everything we do is with a tape measure. So the first thing we do is hit them with the tape measure. They learn the tape measure, they learn the safety rules. Once they go hands-on, they get excited and they're good. I've had college professors tell me they don't have what we have right here at TCTA, and that's big. The students that are coming in, they've got an advantage over just about every student, high school student in the state.
I learned how to measure, how to use tools correctly, safety, and I learned how to make stairs, how to build a table as I'm doing now.
One of the things we have is a saw stop table saw. If a student messes up and gets his finger in the saw, it stops immediately and it doesn't cut him.
I love it because it's teaching them how to be successful and how to prepare for your future.
Our curriculum, they're teaching that at the junior college level, so we're actually giving the high school student a junior college curriculum that men from the industry are coming back to Shelton State and different places, and they're taking this course. So they're getting it in high school, getting the same course, and I've got men in the industry that will hire our students right out of high school if they pass every module.
This school allows them the opportunity to come out here and actually wire up things, mount boxes like they would in a real world scenario.
Right now we're wiring up boxes, we're wiring up lights, so you turn on the switch and the light will come on.
The first thing I start them off with is safety. Safety is always the utmost important aspect of any kind of construction job is safety. If you're hurt, you can't work, you're not doing anybody any good. But as far as electrical goes, I just try to teach them how electricity works, why it works, and the most important thing is how to work on it safely. Try to teach them that. I teach them about voltage, current, and resistance. That's the three basic aspects of electrical work, and it takes them a little while to grasp that concept, but once they do, things seem to progress pretty quickly after that. This school is fully equipped. You could run a small to medium-sized electrical contracting business out of this school. I mean, we've got benders, electric benders, we've got benders for industrial use, commercial use. We've got everything you would ever need for residential applications. The school is very well equipped as far as tools go.
Drills, hammers, screws, wire strippers, multimeters, all kind of stuff. When
I was younger and I did my apprenticeship, we had nothing like this. It was all book work, and we had to get our experience out there in the real world, finding a job with an electrical contractor. When these guys leave here, they'll have practical experience as well as book work experience. And it should be a huge advantage for them.
It's real cool because, this is all free. So we get to learn it all, and a bunch of people are paying for it.
I just start them at square one, the very basic methods of welding, and then we move on, and I try to get to advanced welding as quickly as possible so they have a greater chance. If they can't afford to go to college, they can at least leave here and make really good money.
I learned how to TIG some, and before I was just mainly MIGing, and now I can stick weld perfectly, and I'm starting to be able to TIG well. And before I was just doing one type, which was MIG, which is easy, and I'm starting to advance my skill set and learn new things.
Stick welding is the most basic, the most common type of welding that is done in most places. And so I start them with stick welding, and then we move on to MIG welding and TIG welding.
I think we have one of the best labs in all of Tuscaloosa, and the program's great, the teacher's great, we have all the materials and everything we could have. It's just a great learning opportunity.
We're blessed enough to have 20 plus welding machines that work properly, in addition to a CNC plasma cutter, multiple torches, handheld plasmas.
Most small schools, even like a lot of the colleges, don't have TIG welding machines, and just the amount of welding machines we have.
They're at a great advantage. There are some mentors to me across the state that have the similar goals for their students, but for the most part, your high school students are not going to TIG weld in other places. And I really push TIG welding. Not everybody agrees with that, but the industry in the local area, they need it, and the students need a chance to get in those jobs. And so I really push TIG welding. So I think in that particular way, they're at an advantage.